Hello, welcome to our channel, Top 10s You Should Know. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you're out of place in the life you're living? Like you're wearing clothes that don't quite fit? Not because they're too small, but because they're too ordinary for the person you know, deep down, you're meant to be? If you've ever had that restless feeling, that urge for something bigger, deeper, more impactful, then this video is for you. Today, we're breaking down the top 10 signs you're not ordinary. You're built for more. And here's the thing. Being built for more isn't about arrogance. It's about responsibility. The world doesn't need more people fitting in. It needs people like you who are brave enough to stand out. 1. You're constantly dissatisfied with good enough. For most people, good enough is the finish line. The job pays the bills, the relationship isn't terrible, the weekend plans are fine, so why complain? But for you, it's like chewing tasteless gum. You can't stop thinking, this isn't it. That's because people built for more have a deeper hunger. You don't just want to survive, you want to thrive, to create, to push boundaries. This dissatisfaction isn't ingratitude, it's your internal compass pointing toward your real potential. And here's the twist, it's uncomfortable. People will tell you to just be happy with what you have, but you're not wired that way. Your mind and heart won't let you settle, because somewhere inside, you know mediocrity will suffocate you. That restlessness, it's not a flaw, it's a signal. The question is, will you listen to it or silence it to make others comfortable? 2. You think in decades, not days. While most people make choices based on short-term comfort, what will make me happy this week, this month? You're always thinking in decades. You play the long game. You see beyond instant gratification, understanding that what you build today could ripple into the future for years. That's rare, because our culture is addicted to quick wins. But you'd rather plant an orchard than buy a fruit basket. This makes you patient in ways others don't understand. You'll sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term gain. Whether it's in business, relationships, or personal growth, you're not chasing quick dopamine hits. You're building something that lasts. And yes, it means you often feel out of sync with the people around you. But here's the truth. Those who are built for more are okay with being out of sync, because they're building a rhythm the world hasn't caught up to yet. 3. You can't tolerate shallow conversations. Small talk isn't just boring to you. It's draining. While others can happily chat about weather, TV shows, or gossip for hours, you're craving something deeper. You want conversations that make your mind spark, your heart race. You want to talk about dreams, philosophies, struggles, and the why behind things. This isn't about being antisocial. It's about craving meaning. And it can make you feel like an outsider, especially in environments where depth is rare. But here's the magic. When you do find someone who can meet you in that depth, it's like finding another member of your species. You connect instantly. You're not ordinary because your mind refuses to feed on empty calories. It needs a 5-course meal of truth, curiosity, and vulnerability. 4. You feel more at home in discomfort than comfort. Ordinary people crave safety, routine, predictability, comfort zones. You get restless if life is too comfortable for too long. You understand that growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens when you're stretching, reaching, risking. That's why you're drawn to challenges, even if they scare you. You'd rather step into the unknown than rot in the familiar. And here's the key. It's not that you don't feel fear. You just don't let it chain you. In fact, you've learned to see fear as a sign you're in the right place, doing something worth doing. That adaptability, that willingness to lean into discomfort, is a hallmark of people who are built for more. Because let's face it, comfort zones don't make history. 5. You're obsessed with learning and self-improvement. For some, learning stops when school ends. For you, it's a lifelong obsession. You devour books, podcasts, courses, anything that can expand your mind. You're not content with what you already know. You want to know what you don't know. This thirst for growth means you're constantly upgrading your skills, your mindset, your perspectives. It also means you outgrow environments, and sometimes people, faster than others. But that's the trade-off of being extraordinary. Your mind refuses to stagnate. You know deep down that if you're not growing, you're dying. And that relentless pursuit of better is what sets you apart. 6. You see possibilities where others see problems. While most people get stuck on obstacles, you instinctively look for solutions. A roadblock to you is just a puzzle waiting to be solved. This isn't toxic positivity, it's resourcefulness. You believe there's always a way forward, even if it's unconventional. That mindset makes you resilient in ways others envy. When others panic, you strategize. When others quit, you adapt. And that ability to turn setbacks into stepping stones, it's one of the clearest signs you're not ordinary. You're a builder, a creator, a problem solver. 7. You're attracted to big, scary goals. Safe, predictable goals bore you. You're drawn to things that seem impossible, or at least improbable. And that's because you understand something most don't. Big goals stretch you in ways small goals never could. You're okay with failing, because even failure at a big goal leaves you further ahead than playing it safe ever would. This ambition often intimidates others, and that's okay. You're not here to make people comfortable. You're here to inspire possibility. 8. You have a strong sense of mission. You don't just want success, you want significance. You're not here to simply exist, pay bills, and eventually fade away. Deep inside, there's a fire that whispers, your life has to mean something more. Whether it's helping people, creating something that outlives you, innovating in ways that change industries, or solving problems others shy away from, your mission is a compass that guides everything you do. This isn't a side project or a someday dream. It's the reason you wake up and push yourself even when nobody's watching. That's the difference between ordinary people and you. They work for a paycheck, but you work for a purpose. When you have a mission this strong, distractions lose their grip. You don't waste hours on meaningless gossip, petty arguments, or endless scrolling, because you know those things don't move the needle toward what you're here to do. 9. You inspire people without trying. Here's the thing. Real inspiration is rarely loud. You're not out there trying to be a motivational speaker or the face of a movement, but your actions speak so loudly that people can't help but pay attention. They notice how you show up every day, how you keep going when things get tough, how you quietly make progress while others make excuses. And in watching you, something stirs in them. They start to believe, if they can do it, maybe I can too. You may not realize it, but you're a walking permission slip for others to dream bigger. You don't have to post highlight reels on social media or shout about your achievements. Your discipline, your consistency, and your resilience are the proof. People see you choosing the hard road when the easy one is available. They watch you show grace under pressure when others would crack. They see you stay true to your values when temptation tries to pull you off course. That's the kind of quiet influence that changes lives. 10. You know your journey is just beginning. Even with all your growth, all your progress, all your wins, you still feel like you're just scratching the surface. Ordinary people think they've arrived when they hit a milestone. You see each milestone as a launch pad for the next. This humility paired with ambition is the ultimate sign you're built for more. You're not chasing a final destination. You're living a lifetime of becoming. This mindset keeps you humble because you understand there's always another level to reach, always more to learn, always a bigger impact to make. It also keeps you driven because you never settle into complacency. You're not chasing a single moment of arrival. You're building a lifetime of becoming. Every success is a stepping stone, not a resting place. So what do you think? Have you recognized yourself in these signs? Maybe all of them, maybe just a few. But if you felt that pull towards something bigger, pay attention. You're not ordinary, and the world needs the version of you that's brave enough to live like it. Let us know in the comments which sign hit you the hardest. We'd love to hear your story.